my channel. Today I thought it'd be really fun to show you a vlog of everything I do in a day as a homemaker slash content creator slash stay-at-home wife slash whatever you want to call me. Today is a Monday reset kind of vlog. I feel like our house is a little bit disheveled, so we have lots of laundry to do, some gardening work to do. I wanted to meal prep some recipes like a grain-free granola. Just see what we get up to. You already saw that I had a really great workout this morning, and that is such a stress relief for me. I love the days that I get to do like a really heavy strength workout and like throw around some weights. There's like nothing that makes me feel better than that. And I feel like that's one thing that our fertility journey has kind of taken away a little bit, because I feel like you have to be, or everyone tells you that you need to be pretty gentle on yourself like after ovulation. So that means you really only have like, I really only have like 10 days to do like heavy workouts, and then after that it's like bar and yoga, which I love too, but it's just like a different type of movement that isn't quite as like hit the ground running. But the days that I get to do a strength workout, I just am so grateful and it makes me feel so good. At the Sephora sale, I got this Rare Beauty eyeshadow stick, and it's my new favorite thing. I have hooded eyes, so whenever I wear normal eyeshadow, it only takes a few hours for it to like transfer and crease and like start looking not so great. But this eyeshadow stick, it does not crease, it doesn't transfer. It is so good, and it's so easy to use. You just swipe it on and then go in with your fingers and smudge it out. So I definitely want to get a few more colors of these because this is my new favorite. And this is like the perfect rosy shimmery pink. It's in the shade Wellbeing. It's so good, I love it. There actually isn't a Rare Beauty product that I don't love that I've tried. I haven't tried them all obviously, but I love this blush in the shade Happy, which is also Rare Beauty. I love their brushes. They're just like, Selena Gomez is killing it. I also spent the entire weekend listening to Tortured Poets, and it's amazing. It's an interesting album because I don't think it's the type of album that's gonna get mass appeal, because it's just so, it's long obviously, and it's also just like her diary in song form, which is what the OG fans have always loved about Taylor, myself included in that. Some early standouts are Black Dog. Love that song with my whole being. I Can Do It With Broken Heart obviously is incredible and has been living rent-free in my mind. But I feel like because it is such a long album, it's hard to pick favorites. Oh, How Did We End? Why is no one talking about that song? That might be one of my favorite songs. Like Black Dog and How Did It End are definitely like top 5 material, and like no one's talking about it. It's so sad but so real. It's just a masterpiece. I don't know what to say. A little mascara to finish it all off. That is the easy peasy stay-at-home look. Now let's go get some stuff done. Grain-free granola has a chokehold on me, so given it is so expensive, it's like $9 a bag here in Canada, I thought I could make my own grain-free granola with walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, cashews, almonds, coconut, just like a regular granola but minus the rolled oats. So let's do it. Half a cup of pumpkin seeds, half a cup of sunflower seeds, half a cup of unsweetened desiccated coconut. Coconut flakes, those would be my preference, but they didn't have them at the grocery store, so we're going with coconut, desiccated coconut. And then I just got these raw mixed nuts. It's a blend of cashews, almonds, I think Brazil nuts, pecans, yeah, some hazelnuts. No Brazil nuts, I lied to you. Hazelnuts, pecans, cashews, and almond. So I'm just gonna do like maybe like just shy of a cup of those. And I'm gonna give them a rough chop as well as half a cup of walnuts. Or a bit more. See you later. Just give them a rough chop. I don't want them to be too fine, but I like them a little bit chopped. They're just easier to eat like on granola, or sorry, this is granola, on yogurt when they're not like huge pieces. Like so, just like a really rough chop. And then those go in. I'm also gonna add in half a cup of hemp hearts, maybe like a quarter cup of chia. These are both great sources of fiber, but also omega-3s. Very anti-inflammatory. And now for our wet ingredients. I'm gonna add in some cinnamon, ginger, and cardamom. Very classic. You could also do like a chocolate granola with some cacao or cocoa powder. That would be delicious. Our laundry is done, or that load anyways, so perfect timing. And you can do any fat. I've been liking doing granola with olive oil. So I'm gonna do about a third of a cup of oil, maybe half a cup, and a third cup of maple syrup. And add that in. Give it a stir. You want everything to be like moist, but not sopping wet. So if you find with that level of like wet ingredients, your granola is really, really wet, or there's like liquid at the bottom of the bowl after you've stirred it, then you want to add more of the dry ingredients. Likewise, if the granola is like really dry and like not holding together at all, then you want more wet ingredients. So that is what we're looking like. It's like moist but not really wet. I just dump that onto a sheet pan, spread it out into an even layer, and then bake it in the oven at like 325 for half an hour, 40 minutes, stirring halfway through until it's like golden brown and toasty. Into the oven. While the granola is cooking, I am just going to marinate the steak that we're having for dinner tonight. So I am using a bavette steak, which is a tougher cut of meat. So I like to marinate it ahead of cooking it to tenderize it a little bit. So I'm just combining red wine vinegar, avocado oil, tamari, some garlic, stirring that all up, and then adding my steak to it, mixing that all up, sticking it in the fridge for a few hours. Ideally you can do this overnight. The longer you do it, the better it is. But I just did it this afternoon and then popped it on the grill for dinner later this evening. We're going to start some flower seeds. So we have all of these, and this year we have actually been using a soil blocker for our seeds. So you start with some soil, make it moist, This is like such a fun project because you get to get your hands dirty. What a beautiful afternoon. And just like the granola, you want it to be able to like form a ball, which is pretty much where we're at right now. But you don't, when you squeeze it, you don't want any liquid coming out. And we just use like a seed starting mix for our soil. Almost perfection. Okay, so I actually have never done this. My husband's done it so far, but I think it's pretty easy. You just fill the holes with soil, like pack it down really, really well. And I just like to keep our leftover like mixed greens containers because they're kind of perfect for seed starting. And then I think you just like plop it in here. So fun. So now we have all these little squares and they already have like the dimples for where the seeds go. Wow, amazing. This is so fun. Now for seeds. We have barbecued steak, sweet potato fries, asparagus, and then I made this chimichurri to go with. And that's dinner. And the last step of the day is to take off the makeup. We didn't get everything done today. I feel like my to-do list was longer than the day. And I also got my period, so I feel like I just ended up having like really bad cramps and taking it easy, but that is okay. There's always tomorrow. My evening skincare routine is cleanse. I really like this Inculus cleanser, the fulvic acid. Then I have been going in with Paula's Choice 2% BHA. I just got the mini. I always get minis in makeup and everything until I know that I really like it. This apparently is really good for pores and smooths and even skin tone, so we love that. And then I've also been sampling this SkinCeuticals Discoloration Serum. I got it when I had a facial last, and it is supposed to help with like redness that comes after you have active breakouts. I feel like my breakouts, even after they've like healed, stay red for a really long time. So this is supposed to help with that. Put it all over. Honestly, don't really know if it does anything. I don't know if I would buy the full size, but then I go in with 3 Ships Skin Hero. This is bioretinol, and it also has calendula, so it makes it a little bit more gentle than a traditional retinol. There's lots of actives that I use actives at night more so. And last but not least, I go in with the 3 Ships Dream Moisturizer. It also has retinol in it. It's really lovely. Retinol and shorsia butter. Oops. It's like it's rich, but it's not like too thick. But I find it really moisturizing. let that all soak in. And tonight I'm actually gonna tan my face because we're looking a little pale. I use the tanning water from Salty Face. They're a Canadian company. I use the light to medium tanning, and I have their brush as well, and you just do a little spritz and then go in circles all over your face, down your neck. And I find with the brush it's like so easy and never streaky, which is so nice. And honestly, a little bit like those 3 those 3 sprays will cover my whole face and neck. Maybe I'll go in with a little bit more, but you barely use any product. The bottle's like a decent size, so it's such a good value. Like, it lasts forever. And then you just sleep in it, wash it off in the morning, and you have a glowing face. That's it. Now, pajamas, a little Netflix, a little ice cream, I think, and that is the day done and dusted. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.